dozen eggs, Beanie Baby, sunglasses, brine, soothers, Michael Bublé's Christmas album, and 30 tablets of 25mg hydrochlorothiazide.
Seems you can buy anything in pharmacies these days. Oh, and you've got a special on goats too. We Aussies love a good pharmacy. In fact, pharmacists are among our most trusted profession. Second only to nurses. And with good reason. Even to start a pharmacy in Australia, you need to have a 4-year Bachelor of Pharmacy degree. Not many retailers require that level of qualification.
Hey, I've got a PhD in the history and philosophy of kickflips.
And the Pharmacist Code of Conduct says they have to
provide treatment options based on the best available information and not be influenced by financial gain or incentives.
And specifically to
practice in accordance with the current and accepted evidence base of the health profession, including clinical outcomes.
So pharmacists are working at a higher level. Literally.
Oh, I get it, because I'm on this platform.
And that's why pharmacies only stock products with proven clinical outcomes, like Brower's homeopathic snories. Hang on, haven't we already done a story on homeopathy being bullshit?
No, I don't think we did.
Ah, good. As I was saying, a genuine, effective medicine like
Hey,
this...
stop there! No, the reason we didn't do one is because homeopathy is so transparently bogus and debunked that we didn't think there was any point explaining that to people.
OK, well, a genuine medicine like this liquid chlorophyll extract, which...
No. Look, I'll just come down there. OK, if you're looking for treatments supported by current and accepted evidence, you can forget about chlorophyll. We've done that. You can forget these weight loss vitamins. You can forget superfoods. You can forget targeted painkillers. And you can forget this cough syrup. The point is, pharmacies have shelves full of complementary medicines, and for the vast majority of them, evidence of their effectiveness is very slim indeed.
Ah, but is it slim because of this coconut and lemon detox?
We've done detoxes too.
So even though you have to go to a pharmacist for access to medicines that are proven to be effective...
That doesn't mean that everything you get from a pharmacist is going to be effective. Big chains have increased competition, and because Australian law forbids the direct marketing of prescription medicines...
Which is good.
Pharmacies end up pushing complementary medicines that much harder.
Try Healthy Care Original Lung Detox from Chemist Warehouse.
To the point that some even have in-store naturopaths.
Which is bad.
That's just a hippie. Actually, naturopaths can look just like any other pharmacy worker.
Sorry.
Can I go back to the office now?
Sure. But is there anything wrong with pharmacies selling a couple of questionable products just to make a bit of extra profit? That's like complaining about Robert De Niro being in a couple of bad films every couple of months for a couple of decades. So what's the big deal? Pharmacist Ian Carr, who refuses to stock homeopathic and other unproven products.
I don't know. Personally, I didn't mind little fockers.
I mean about stocking complementary medicines.
Oh, well, the problem with offering unproven treatments in pharmacy is that it lends credibility to quackery. And it increases the chances that in the future, customers with serious problems will consult naturopaths or homeopaths instead of GPs. That's why all these pharmacy bodies say pharmacists should not recommend or support the sale of homeopathic treatments.
That sounds great. So presumably the Pharmacy Guild tells every single pharmacy that stocks homeopathic rubbish and the like that they must immediately...
We are not empowered to tell member pharmacies which complementary medicines to stock.
Oh. Well, I guess the debate isn't over yet.
Could I also add that when pharmacists stock complementary medicines, they give consumers access to trained staff who can advise and assist them in making an informed decision before purchasing the products.
Chairperson, adjudicator, members of the audience, I'd like to rebut the opposition by noting that you can buy these items from a pharmacy without ever seeing a pharmacist and only speaking to a shop assistant who is not required to have any qualifications. Furthermore, these products are also for sale from many chemist online stores where a pharmacist is unlikely to be on hand. And even if you do speak to a pharmacist, do you really get the best advice? Anne Arnold from Background Briefing on Radio National went undercover to find out more. So, Anne, what was your experience?
I'm in the middle of an interview.
Yeah, but this is for television. So tell me...
Please!
Anyway, Background Briefing went to 12 chemists around Australia and asked about complementary medicines. Some of the pharmacists and many of their assistants were happy to recommend chlorophyll, vitamins and other supplements based solely on sales success or anecdotal evidence. And just to be clear, neither of those things qualifies as
Best available information.
according to the national regulator. Now, of course, there's still lots of good reasons to shop at a chemist. For a start, they can be very competitive on price. Last year, a choice survey found that pharmacies were generally cheaper than supermarkets for a range of over-the-counter products. And they do have access to quality information. So if you are thinking about using an alternative therapy, talk to your pharmacist, not the sales assistant. Describe your symptoms and any other treatments you're currently using. Most complementary medicines are harmless, but some can be dangerous depending on your personal circumstances. So ask your pharmacist if the health claims made by the complementary medicine are scientifically sound. As for conventional medicines, pharmacies are the only way you can legally buy drugs on the Pharmaceutical Benefit Scheme. So here's some tips for saving money when you're getting that prescription filled. Ask if there's a generic version of the drug you've been prescribed. Rules for generic brands in Australia say the active ingredients must be identical to the original drug, but they're often much, much cheaper. Ask if the pharmacy is passing on the optional $1 discount on some PBS medicines. Chemists are supposed to absorb the cost of the discount, but not all of them are automatically passing it on. On that note, shop around. For PBS medicines, most concession holders will usually pay $6.20 or $38.30 for everyone else. But some pharmacists can and do charge less for some medicines. And if you do spend a lot of money on medicine, keep accurate records of your spending so you know when you hit the PBS safety net. After that, PBS medications are either much cheaper or completely free. And by the way, pharmacists, you didn't win our trust for nothing. You got it because you're highly trained health professionals. But if you dilute that trust by selling dodgy weight loss products, and if you dilute it again by flogging doubtful vitamins, and if you dilute it again with bogus pain relievers, then according to the principles of homeopathy, that trust should get stronger.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, what's your return policy on goats?